Another fine day, another wonderful day, another great day, and we get together and have conversations. We get together and we talk. We talk with people online. We talk with people offline. We talk. We talk with people who are actually making things happen for our community. Um, it's going to be another fine conversation. Salu Baba, you don't see him?
Yeah, I did one login.
Okay, man. I'll wait you. Yeah, so okay, thank God my brother is here. I bring it in and then we can jump, start this wonderful conversation. You get me?
I get you fine. You get me?
Okay, give me 1 second. So I think I forget for connect headset. I will move this whole thing that I go do something for some side. I remember I said I get for connect again up all over.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Z, come, Mama, please.
You get me?
Yeah, I get you fine. Close the blind for me, please. You hear me?
You get me?
I get you. I get you fine.
Okay, I get you now. Fine.
Okay. I do
Uh,
okay. I give a balance. I'm hot in the fine.
yes, you're lighting though. I don't know. You there for front window or something.
Some la sun just come out where just the shine the camp. Yeah, that means I don't
If you
even
shift,
know.
if you shift for front a little bit, I don't know if you move the table or
Okay.
anything. If you shift for front, you need before the
Yeah, hold
light, so
on.
it looks a little bit better. Yeah,
Better.
yeah, I think it's a bit preferable. And then just slant the laptop a little bit more for down. Yeah, yeah. If you did so you did okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, thank you very much for wanting to do this. Have these conversations really be very important. So many
Very,
things
very.
don't happen. We don't schedule and schedule and reschedule. But finally, we are going to have that conversation. Hi Asai, how things they happen?
No, so far so good. I mean, that same busy, same hustle, same focus, same grind. So
Hmm.
we thank God, man.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Mark, go ahead and share, and then we'll jump into
Okay.
the conversation real fast. Um, if you get time,
I'll go for
also
the
you see
Facebook page to
copy
go
the link
share,
from
yeah?
Facebook here, and then you share, and then
Okay.
yeah. So for everyone who is watching, it's going to be a conversation on soccer. Generally, I like to invite people I have respect for their opinions to come and share. You know, so sometimes it be you know one only the one with your own opinion. You feel say you over know we you actually you actually in them.
Yep.
Sometimes you want to bring in people the way they not only get opinion but they do their research. They are honest. They like football. They don't follow the game, and they not only get knowledge. That's one other thing I try to do on my platform. They not only get knowledge on football because nowadays it's not just about football. It's about so many other things. Where if you don't understand how these things they work, you need to even explain some certain football decisions. So I need to only go with, oh, okay, no, the person know football, or the person be play football, or the person don't watch football. I dey make sure say na person wey he be informed, not only with football but other things dem for community, which I dey try to do now. I dey try to share. I dey try to share. If any person dey watch, you can go ahead also and share. We'll talk about some very very interesting thing then today. For any person we see the flyer, It's obvious. So many trendy things that happen. Boss, they'll be muted.
Yes.
Yeah. Again, welcome back. We'll start for Baleba transfer. How do you feel about it?
So just as a football observer, I'm not a, Sabi, a Tottenham fan. I'm not very big on Manchester United. So for some crazy reason, I support Tottenham. But I love the growth, right? I don't see the young man go from they call the Brazilians and Ide Manchester for right there for place where you need for day right now. I don't think say any other team for be perfect because the pressure for too much on his shoulder, and I don't know whether if we be able to deliver. I think say Manchester with all the hype surrounding Manchester, it's it's a mid team right now in development. So better than Brighton, you get the name recognition. So I expect to see it jump, do it where he need to do if he want get the next level of transfer, the Bayern Munich, the Real Madrid, the Barcelona. So that transfer is the next phase of his career, and I'm proud of the young man. And I think it's a good transfer for you. And I think if he's cemented position in the Manchester United starting team.
You think say it go for play? When I almost a question we answer, but I want me to elaborate on a little bit. You think say it go for play or maybe go observe and then start play with time?
No, the demand for Manchester United now still a historic club, right? So the demand and the pressure not be the same like for Brighton. So he gave a lane. There are nothing say if it just impose itself. Now if he can do that, that would be good. That's a team that's struggling. Kobe Mino the day, other player the day before he, but he gave a be able to impose itself right off the bat. So that's up to him and his qualities and his ability to impose. So that's now a competitor. So he get to be able to go there on day one, show why they buy, and wait if he contribute. Because as one of the star players of Cameroon right now, we need him playing at his all-time best. We'll not be afford for Getty going into this year's African Nations Cup being a bench warmer way come up for the struggle with minutes too at Brighton. So we need it for push that boundary a little bit, man. We need it for push that, yes.
Overall, English League the year, we don't see teams, especially smaller teams, and can't threaten for first day. What do you think?
No, not first day. It's nothing to write home about. A lot of that team, a lot of the big team that is still by, they still position themselves. So it's nothing. You know, if you really, they're just in a small picking colors, the how they talk that thing again, small picking colors for morning, yeah, they say that. So yeah, I think in a way that happen right now. But as the major players that begin to settle, the new players the way that they bring her in begins to settle, league will begin to take shape, and all this excitement starts to fade away. So I'm not worried with United losing. I'm not too worried with Tottenham losing and any other, but because that first day of play, man. So get it out of the system and then get to this second week now. We'll start see them right correct course immediately.
I want to go back to Baleba a little bit. You know, we had the excitement with Djemba from France, Manchester United. He was at his top, and then he just flopped. We had Onana. We don't know, I don't know if you explain what happened with Onana because it's just crazy. Sometimes you want to feel it's the player. Sometimes you feel it's the team. Ronaldo actually talks now the managers for the team for ye now the problem start. Do you think we need to wish though a poor season or if Baleba not integrate itself like Mbeumo is trying to do, Manchester Fista get that notion say hey maybe not so Cameroonian midfielders in this so more no bother forever buy any next Cameroonian midfielder.
I think say it'll be crazy for United for think that way because good players will always come up the ranks every now and then. We need to produce as many as we like Senegal or maybe a Nigeria would produce one good player every 10 years or so. But I don't think say for a business-oriented structure like United, if you ever look at, because when Jemba be flop, and that was a different era. Jemba be get too much money where it just drove him crazy, right? The kind of money where Jemba be seeing. Jemba be come up practice, go chop life with Douala before he come back, you know. So that kind of thing can mess up with your if you're not disciplined. I think say it helps say Baliba play for Brighton. He reorient his mind and he play inside the same league where he don't do a progression inside. You know, they let's say come up from France, then come United, right? He come off France, come Brighton, then grow inside the league, understand what to be expected of he, understand the intensity of the league. So he get to be able to perform. Now, other elements that do it all day outside the abilities, right? Coach, encadrement, every other thing, because something in there they call and say you the coach a player where you will be as good as you want be, but coach get a preferred player where you want to play with that position and coach no play you until they can't fire that coach. Then the other coach now come play you there on the one that say, but how come the Petre they were bench and all that kind of thing. So all those factors that he still be against he and he still get the discipline. I always think with African players and that discipline and focus for keep it grinding. Say even if you need to walk now, you never lose focus and concentration, right? Because maybe not tomorrow you go walk, maybe not in 6 months where you will connect. You are coming from a different system and you're getting plugged in a different system. It don't mean saying you just run automatically, right? Yes. So it'll take the language is not the issue. The league is not new to him. So now other small psychological issues. Just are you compatible with the team? Does the coach trust you? And all that other small thing and now go be an impediment for you. But we don't know until we see they give you. Because they'll give you a chance. If you know this that league, you'll start League Cup and all that other thing them. And I would then way that progression will come in before we see back into the Premier League. So we don't know until we see what Carrick, right? Carrick be their coach, right? Yeah, until we see what Carrick is willing to play with. And I find midfielder himself, so we'll see what he sees in Baliba.
WAFCON, which be a general review of the competition this year?
Oh, it was amazing. It was good. The football side of it has. I ever talk say when you invest into stuff, you always tend to reap the benefit. It was good, but the fields were empty. Africans are some of the most lackluster supporters of football, right? Africans they check say football now only either for watch our TV, and for women football we get also that bias, right? Woman they say the look woman football, right? And man picking them, they know be really rank woman football at a very high. No money travel. Time for AFCON. I know at least 20 people the way they come to America go watch football for Morocco, right? And this same time I asked that people they travel. I'm like, would I not go watch them? Like, no, woman football. So woman football still get that stigma. And I have to say Cameroon show say maybe they're worth giving them a chance. I don't follow that game for a minute, so I know most of them. So the football itself was very good. This organization was okay. The support is still very lacking. Even for the man side, it's not like feels a feed that be full to the brim, right? Country they need people there for Africa they need just travel for go watch football. I don't know, man. We'll see World Cup with the country. We'll see the Dutch army. We hear stories of how the Scottish they don't go for Boston drink all alcohol, and we'll see the rule from the Norwegians. People create a culture from supporting football, and we don't have it, right? I don't know why we feel like football, because we don't. Apart from just watch on TV, we don't participate in any way. We need to buy merchandise. We need to support subscription. Be illegal. I don't know what value we bring into the global football stage.
I want to drag you back a little bit. Ajara, one of the finest players that will be get for national team, just very young, I think 33, missed out on the competition for reasons yesterday today. We never really get clarification. What do you think about the situation?
The way he pull out, it does say there is own personnel. I don't know. That team looks very put together, very solid. So I don't know where to be internally. Me that way that list commodity was about 46 players, and there be the screen players and out, right? Ajara don't, I don't know, say it on the form, right? He play for Saudi Arabia, and I don't know what I don't retire now because for some reason all the why he only they pay the chops more like, and he don't really nice house. So I never see in a competitive spirit, right? And for me, that way in a me for Matu, that way they move them for list. Adjara right posé, j'ai vu des trucs que je n'ai pas pu aimer, ce n'était pas en correspondance avec mes quoi là. I just be like, maybe the joke cuts you off because you know we get the fitting. That was my take, and I back on by the fact say I haven't seen her play in a while, and it is Saudi Arabia is not very competitive league over there for women then, right? So for me, that's what I went with because I never ever tell we the reason we to EC, and in the 1 month and a half with that team they together, we don't ever hear any issue, right? Any belligerent, any behavioral issue, it was a serene group, it was a locked group. I followed them from all the way they start camp to the win Nations Cup. So I don't ever hear me any issue in the way he possibly see them. Granted, we were not in there, but for me, it was just too convenient for a player where in a play at the very top of the league. That Dmitry Lipov, maybe he wanted a little more. Maybe if he want some structure where Ajara was just didn't fit it, and then they pull it out. And instead of talk say I wasn't fit, it talk say sitting the way it didn't like what are those things, right? What did you see? Because that team now went on and won a national, won a World Cup for the first time, African Nations Cup for the first time, right? So what did you see that pulled you out, one of our best players? Because we really miss it for that offensive third, right? Shot then they way that none of Gamanga, no be take Naomi, no be take that other picking for Bolova. None of them could take it, but those were things that it just came natural for Ajara, But who knows if she was there, maybe we don't win.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to ask you next, because that was almost similar to what happened in 2017, where the likes of Anguissa and the big names in Onana, they decided they no come because they felt like we were not good enough to win the competition. But then we go to the players the way where they be considered regular and we end up winning. The same thing happened for AFCON this year. For last minute, we sideline some people them, and then we go do far. I don't think we'll do too much, but at least we do better than what people be expect, especially because we feel like we don't drop our best. And then again now for this WAFCON, we drop. Is it like we don't get a culture way? Because that was almost similar thing that happened to us in 2010, where Gobert song, we feel like you're old, we feel you never be captain again, we feel you don't for bench. And the guy went in there and created chaos. I don't know if he's down with me for that one, but we know what happened. So do you think at some point in time that super playerism for a national team, they instead create chaos, instead will bring the group together and see how they feel win competition?
I always look in results. I don't always talk when I come for your platform. So for me, it's result driven, right? If I take a bunch of no names and I go win championship, I don't care if I never win that championship with the name guys. Then I don't care about them. You understand? Yeah. It's about the results, because every time would they called into camp, the goal now for win championship, for win AFCON, for come up for a group for World Cup, for progress into the World Cup, right? You need a team where he accomplished those things, right? Now, if you get a group of stars like Argentina and England and all those other things, they want their stars operating at their all-time best. England no fit afford for bench Harry Kane and call a no-name, right? But for there's something where we name players then that get some level of complex, they get some level of inferiority complex or superiority complex, where it instead bring issue to the group, right? And when you take now picking the way they no be star. You talk, say, listen, when I go do the work way country, the one more I do. These kids go out there and perform. But then the problem is when you look at national team, like the men's side, when we meet up team now like Morocco, right? We're picking the nano if we compare talent for talent, right? Do we now start missing one or two of those stars that could have stabilized the ship? You see that balance right there, right? For women football, it's easy because the teams can be evenly distributed. In they're not all that blown out, right? The men's team, the trend, the gap between Morocco and Cameroon too wide. Between Nigeria and Cameroon day, between Senegal and Cameroon day. So when you move your stars, your anchors, your pillars, bring beginning of the day 2021 win at their first AFCON for go up guide on come out win African Nations Cup, it hard. You see, so I know if you compare the two men and women, because women have been morely, but all very moderate level, other than David has like a few that stand out. But for men's side, if he walks on time then, and you know if he walk all the time. So not be a strategy where if you always talk, say, I will go with it because for 2017, it worked. We have not been able to replicate 2017.
Very true.
You see, and now usually we Achilles heel that. When 2017 worked with Deep Dambedem and players that will not even know how to come out, right? And then we think that we can replicate that. It was a hit and miss. Right? But we need process. We need process where every year it has to produce the same outcome. And when you know produce the same outcome, if we go inside that process, find out exactly what in a work, and then just fix not just that one thing way in a work as opposed to overhaul the system.
Very true.
Right. Every time we overhaul, so after every 15 years, we make a change. Right? Because that cycle don't come to an end. You bring in a new cycle and then you start right now. Like they picking them. Now a new cycle did start with the girls, right? When they go into the World Cup, we know that he add 2-3 players, that if he add depth for bench, right? For say that he be competitive for World Cup. This cycle now they did 19, 20, 21, they should be able to go 10 years.
10 years, that's true.
10 years now, we'll get start bring in new. They never start ride that ship now. 33, 34, 36-year-old woman, then now, right? You can't ride that ship again. Now you ever get 2 now for experience, 3 for experience, and bring more younger picking them through the ranks, and then now so you stay winning. That's so Spain they do. See Spain structure, organization. You see, so for me, I can't compare the women and the men, but I just think say what it to do for the women's side, I think they may do for the men's side.
You feel know what you think they do?
So for the longest time, right? I don't personally when I write for my post, I don't ask for a women's coach to coach the women's team, right? Or at least somewhere in there for give women then the opportunity may they be able to coach, especially at the SA man picking the coach U17 girls. It's just not, it's a no. Like the former Lioness them, that old one them in Ganamui, then that in Ganamui class or even the class after. Now they never they were U17, they try their best with it, right? That team you don't really think so they'll go win World Cup or anything. Just experience for the picking them, exposure for the picking them and all that. That's what they do. And then they get their CAF coaching license, they get the international experience. Then that picking that they grow from U17 to U20. You see, now that coach now cannot be assistant coach, so maybe a man for U20 for more structure, organization, and stuff. So, and for the history of women football, they never ever appoint white man for Cameroon women football. Never, ever. And unfortunately, as what I would like to accept them, white people bring a certain level of structure where we will not get that. Right.
True.
We see black coaches that don't go further in their coaching ability where we'll see Senegal and we'll see Ivory Coast. But then we see some tactical limitation for World Cup with the black coaches where they lead game, but they lost the game. You understand? Because there's something still lacking. You understand? And now we white man get a small edge on us. That he stay focused for 90 minutes. That he stay focused for the extra time. We so small gaps to the wall. We still need to make up that gap. You understand? So I'd always ask for a woman coach. So that way, Eto'o hire Valentine Gele. I was happy, right? And the way he bring Dimitri Lipov and this other group, he even bring white goalkeeper coach. Never ever hear that kind of thing. Not ever can find like Kamini or some person just give. Some person will not know. He bring a specific goalkeeper coach, and he bring videographers, video analyst. So if you study Nigeria, they break them down to you to a language where you understand and which you need to do the job position. We play tactical. We not go Nations Cup to play fancy football. We go to play tactical, disciplined football. We need to break lines. We need to jump out. We need opposition. We not like we not get 90% possession. You just can't break our line. Remember, you make some posts about the goalkeeper. I can't write them, but they say that team conceded 2 goals, 1 penalty and 1 outfield goal where Cape Verde score. That is testimony to that back line, not just being a right. And that tactical discipline, now a lot of work where the coaches have put that in. Now, I no one really take from Valentine because I don't look. She was a goalkeeper coach. She was a goalkeeper herself, so ABB goalkeeper coach. And then I think say the coach for FC Bolova go for do some stage to get a license or CAF license. Then they put the interim coach, and he'll go that whole season unbeaten. So quite an accomplishment. But I need to really rate Cameroon League, men or female, any high. I think it's not just entertainment. For me, I think it's a job be entertaining, right? But because they never break into CAF Champions League, and I've been to start rate football for own region. If you never play African CAF Champions League, there football is really not there yet, right? So he don't coach FC Bolova. She dominated, but there's no you never compare. You never talk say she has the tactical skills. If you never coach for some international level, and that team, if you look the team the way Cameroon beat them. Coach way he come off for FC Bolova without that pedigree. I don't know say if he go out, beat a Nigeria way the last champion, and then turn around in a short window, beat Morocco, turn around in a short window, beat Malawi, right? So to get this whole plan, he get a young team. He moved the team from a lot of the U20 girls. Because the girls, a lot of them, I think 3 or 4 of them play U20 World Cup for Holland. Naomi Eto'o captain for that team. Ajara, that girl with the Real Madrid bay. He didn't pay, the Real Madrid Femenina. But not still Real Madrid, but now their second division team, but still in the same family. And a few others. So you see continuity, right? Where we usually we need to see for the men's side, right? Picking there, they come out U20, they enter senior, right? Usually we just see a bunch of picking there, they just go Europe, then they blow up for Europe, then they bring them for senior national team. So for this first time, we'll see a core of girls the way they come out U20, and then they enter senior team. They know each other. And then Cameroon get 3 or 4 girls that they play for Guinness League. Right. Which again, they know each other, they've been playing a very competitive. So it was a very locked, structured group with Eto'o helped build. And it gave Ngele the supporting cast where Ngele needed for be the face of the organization for then progress. Right. So everything was locked solid. And I think say that's just the kind of system we need to give Pagu. Yes, he has to give Pagu that kind of a system so that Pagu too can succeed, because Pagu is cut from the same tree like Ngele. Pagu don't coach 1 CAF Champions League qualifier where PWG go play for South Africa. And they lost that game 1-0. They lost for Limbe, but then they draw for South Africa. that was one of Pagu's most international experience, right? It was a good game, but a big team, so he not get to play Champions League that year. He has never really coached a Champions League team. So he first foray to this level of exposure na national team, right? And Pagu makes some mistake where they go play some friendly tournament for Australia where you know be no substitution law. I nearly crazy. Now that small thing that so they make I feel crazy. How can you as a coach not know that you have multiple substitutions at this level? Now that thing in that way, I always talk about say there's something always lacking about us. A coach at that level does not make that kind of mistake, and I need forgive him. You understand? National team coach, nothing don't know the rules of the game where he go play into. I cannot forgive it. So right there, I know right up there was just a thing on his coaching that nothing else. I just need to maybe give a benefit of the doubt again. But wait till I see Eto'o, and then most importantly, Eto'o took himself out of the picture. Right? It was not about him. It was about the girls, the coaching, their ambience. He was not, they don't see a dressing room, they motivate them. Then there was no, normally Eto'o can't dressing room motivate. Vous devez être humainement bon. On doit aller achever ça, ceci, cela. We didn't see that this time around. It stay mind the business, and we saw that team go up to do what they. So I think that he should take himself out of the picture and just be the president, right? And not be the star. He cannot be the star.
Wow.
May they picking them be the star. May the coach, may Valentin them be the star of the tournament where they deliver. May Pep Pagu be the star of the tournament. May any of that picking the way that the coach of Nash, that's the star. Eto'o ever create the next Eto'o, the many next Eto'o, and that starts with him taking himself out of the picture. Now we talk about Naomi Eto'o, right? We're not talking about Eto'o, right? The whole country, Naomi Eto'o just come up to do a gala game. So it's about her. Now the next star that you see, all right, Eto'o don't create a pathway. Fortunately, name na Eto'o, but it don't create a pathway where another picking fit come up, right? And that helps when he's not in the presence. He's not always in the picture, because when he's in the picture, he will always suppress anybody, not by his will, but by his star power. You see, but when you know when they see, they be forced now for crown another person.
Very true. I like especially that part of the Eto'o thing. I never ever understand them. For me, I just feel like people be usually told, no, he can for beef for day. At least he has the experience. He should talk to these girls. He should caution them. Maybe if he push them a little bit. I remember one time he had a suspension because of that same thing. Because of the girl them, I think they lost some game, and then he go shout for referee and whatever, and then they give him a 5 match ban, I think. But
now for men for Morocco, we have a grandstand.
No, even the women, even the picking them, he don't get some suspension.
Oh, okay, we don't get so.
Yeah,
you see, I will not
be
constantly suspending too, right? That image is also not good for him. You understand? Because president, we don't play, he get a different passion. You understand? How the guy want to enter that play because he is seeing things that can be fixed by him. President, we never play. In mind, not just administration and leadership, right? He never woke up say, take Mourinho, we never ball. He never ever think say if he go enter my, you understand? But when it was as president, he always default back as a player. Inside he hurt. You see, so that adrenaline they get the best of it. But he gave always remember saying now he's a face of an organization, and it helps when he stays out. He just do all the necessary work. I start congratulate Eto'o when he get again and they're close. They looked presentable, they looked good, they look organized, they be dressed head down. I start follow the way they go Olympics. I've never seen them. That way they will go Olympics. Now they say they will carry what they will take taxi camp practice. You understand? That's 2012 for London Olympics. They were so disorganized. So Eto'o put structure and they get the resources the way the girl whenever you say, oh, they stay for uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So they had everything they need. And you see, say if you invest correctly, you give people then the tools where they need for work with, the probability say they go succeed in the increase.
Very true.
Right? You move all the distraction, all the impediments, everything. You give them a job, focus on the work where they ever do, they're going to produce results. And no man will be things that Cameroon will go this far. That way they start it. I write on my Facebook say, all I need from these girls, now say me they qualify for World Cup. And that means they had to get to the semifinals because that's what they qualify. And I've already know say Nigeria now never. So me I be know from the start say will come out second, Ghana go come out first. Because I know we don't watch this new team play. They know we don't play any game. So I know if you make an assessment how good or how bad they are. So I give them the benefit of that. So they will give me the element of surprise because we don't know them. We don't know them in the sense say in this tournament, but individually I don't see the picking they play. So that's what I wrote. Said it's an unknown team to every other team. And I think that happened with most teams. They did not know what they were coming to play. So they know if a study plan. Type of penalty. Morocco did not know who Beina is, so they could not even prepare for her. Right? So they don't even go say, okay, who is this? More go watch video, either dive on the left, dive on the right. They didn't have that information, right? Now, so they get that. If they play that same game penalty, the outcomes will be different. Because now they get video, they get footage, they get how they in the play. So they can study her now. You see her? So even me, I did not know they would go this far, but I wanted them to at least make the semifinals. And that entailed beating a Nigeria, beating a Zambia, right? And making it to the World Cup. And so when they achieve them, all right, that same first objective met, you've qualified for the World Cup. Now, every other thing, now a cherry on top of the cake, right? You can go play now Morocco at home. Who profit things a bunch of rookies and newbies. Picking they play for Eclair de Sa, they go whole professional player over their neck, they never breathe.
Yeah.
Right. So it was a good tournament all around. And I give credit to Eto'o where it's due. I think he should look at that as his prototype. And then all Egypt need to do and evenly distribute that across the board.
Yeah, I for the first time, honestly, I agree with move a little bit, especially with the way we explain them. Maybe move a little bit behind because trust me, sometimes if you look at even the picking them, now me Eto'o, it still look Eto'o like them, and if you believe say Eto'o should don't next to me so for playing. So when it means say even when it come for locker room, when they talk, I'm not sure say they even listen to the president. They listen like man, see Eto'o, like you never really focus. So definitely make any sense. I think some people wanna be right, wanna say me step back a little bit, provide everything which is what he has been doing. Even for the men's team, it always tries to be done so well. But now that whole idea for okay, I need to go tell player they have to play, have to ask and all of that, may leave them. What do you think about World Cup? Because now that picking them definitely don't raise the bar for themselves. We maybe they expect say they'll do anything because they're not even qualified directly for Nations Cup, but then they don't go win, and they not only win, they win in style. So right now, would you feel like okay, no, if we dominate Africa the way we dominate Africa now, at least you should have a chance to do something like Nigeria and other countries. Nigeria don't always do for that level for World Cup. What do you think about?
So maybe the first time they don't go out of their group. So for Canada, they go out of their group, but it be a star-studded team too, right? Ganamwit was at the apex of her career. They be here in Ganamwit going into Canada, and she showcased it. I think so. Beat like Ecuador on 5-1 or something like that. So now a team where you get potential, but now a team where you need resources too. We still need players for 45 that midfield, right? We need a bench. So they look, and then right now, season day out for their season just end. They just play Cameroon Cup right now. So they picking their own comeback now. I don't know whether they'll go pro right? And I don't know how long they go day out of season before the next season start, right? So if now 4 months, I don't know how long the season go day. So if they know go pro, that picking them they did all them 4, that defender, that 19-year-old defender, right back, that other striker, and I think another player. If they not go pro or if they not go into another league where it will keep them competitive, World Cup day in 9 months. They're going to come in World Cup campaign where they're not really they fit.
Yeah.
Right. Being the interesting story. Benfica plays on team, beat that team 5-1, 5-0.
5-0, yeah.
5-0. Then by the goalkeeper where they come over score 5-0 after the game. So that tells you, say that if that goalkeeper no be there, right? If we worry, right? Yeah. And now after that game where they say nah, more buy, but then they buy for the future. They not buy because they get a good goalkeeper. The starting, I think the starting goalkeeper was Portugal now, Benfica goalkeeper. So all the talk about say Portugal, but one take you know go start. She's pretty good. So Ibi for the future. Banana number 1 Cameroon keeper. Do we want our goalkeeper Adore to go be on the bench after this tournament? So I will always push to me if he go on loan, Rika MLS, NWLS, whatever woman league there, or he go Europe or someplace where he go play for the next 9 months for keep it going. Also, Cameroon is coming into the World Cup as the African champion. No man no go give Cameroon break.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, unless Cameroon meet up any of that other country they qualified through Papua New Guinea, they show or some kind of small team with themselves, they don't know what's up. But any European team go to wait Cameroon. Any South American team go to wait Cameroon because they are the champion.
They get videos to study their game also.
Exactly. All team now so they study them. They know how my kid and other people that they move. They go study every space because football has space.
Yeah.
They beat you now on space. They never beat you say they dribble again. Modern football is that space that you don't occupy.
Very true.
Right. So do we have a chance if we plan and if we put the picking them in an environment right now for the next 9 months where it will give them a better chance, and then we bring more quality into the team? Because right now we'll get 11 players. We'll not get bench.
We'll get bench. Yeah.
No difference maker no come from except that Fadimatu Kone, right? Well, personally I think say starter, but and Gorbelek, I don't think say na World Cup. If he a very technical player, very gifted technical player, but for the kind of intensity football where would he play? Where would he play for that technical role? Now one less player. Because he need to be able to keep up with the intensity. So Moningo and Ajara, they work too hard to cover that stuff. But now player with one opportunity where if you get that, if you make a difference. But then you give a good 30, 40 minutes to see that one opportunity. They're not going to give you that space. They don't leave you maybe. You see, now why I just say for women football for Africa, all of them, they feed that 9 save against Sweden, 9 save against Netherlands. You go hard now.
Yeah, you're hard.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I just round up. Yeah.
Man. By the way, their reception. Pardon, stay outside. We'll talk some little small politics. Pardon, stay outside for 70 years, and then all of a sudden, they probably win that trophy. The celebration as a whole, at even the gala games that they don't play. The way they respect, they don't see Naomi Eto'o was bold enough to say, "I need my name on the streets," and they don't give the streets. What do you think about other celebration?
Naomi Eto'o na a brand. She wasn't the star of the tournament of the Cameroon team. The goalkeeper was, Moningo was, Nga Manga was. He played the first game. So he started improve later. Now if he were in all right, he could be a star if he continue, if he stay focused, right? But after the tournament, he don't be able to use that tournament for make himself the star of the tournament. And that's branding, right? Which is something that we need to get involved. Now, why that I say now would you see some person emerge as the next star? We don't even get a person like Naomi Eto'o for boys side. That boy that they are two when they don't they don't go and back for Europe. They need to do all the kinds in the way. You understand? Naomi Eto'o now place where he did. If any company for Cameroon be wise, they go put it as the face of their product.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what now branding that for the country with me and you didn't know. Now, so most athletes that even make more of their money, their salary, if it's on small salary, but their sponsorship deals, it'd be huge. And Naomi did pull men and women. In a job, pull women, right? It pull now men and women. So that's a brand ambassador that's just waiting empty, and them all the big companies that will just come now. And that's how it also benefits Bika Food, because we not get a culture of sponsorship.
True.
Right. One of the reasons why we football not get money now, because companies don't bet on those teams, don't put money in there, and the fans don't have money to buy the company's product. So if I invest in football, if I be a coffee company for Cameroon, I want to invest in PWD, I want to write Tres Coffee for PWD, and I want to give PWD 100 million CFA. I can expect, say, PWD fund them and lovers of PWD, they'll buy Tres Coffee, right?
Yeah.
And I'll get 300 million from that 100 million why invest that. So PWD get 100 million from me. The fans then turn around, give me 300 million. So all we win. But we're mentally, the society is not ready. It's not even structured for something like that. But small companies that still take Naomi Eto'o, put in a brand. Tell I go pay and they look all billboards them. You know, see even the men that were advertising boards, right? You know, see Baleba who staff any advertising company, you know, see brand doing of any, but for each country, everything as you go and blow up, so some companies you can tell you to come and be the face of our company.
Yep. I get you.
So and back to politics. The hookup pass would all win, and power was rejuvenated, and he's back on the ground. My biggest disappointment was the speakers. What is that?
Yeah.
Now it's that they give the picking them speakers, right? That way, man picking the come over quarterfinals for 1990. They will give people the motor, houses, this, that. The Cameroon government can do more for these girls. That JBL speakers and a $100, $200, that no. Now JBL, right?
They get a house, right?
I don't know if they get a house, but that and a noise.
No, they get a house.
President, they get a house. Now government get a house. Okay. Yeah. All right. So if they give them houses or land or something that's more valuable than a speaker, that speaker and noise. Cameroon is already as noisy. I will look noise pollution for Cameroon. Cameroon is ranked third in Africa, or third or fifth inside noise pollution, and one of the highest noise polluters of Africa. And the first way government give Pekin more noise.
For continue to distract them. No, I think I sure see the Gideon house. When Biabi the Gideon stuff, that was a key to not key for house the way they Gideon.
Oh, okay. All right. Then that's good. They get their small pub. They people have a mobilier, they make their small money then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's a good start.
As you talk, I don't think things it be as bad as people the one thing, especially if we follow, especially if maybe I say the house project, they don't leave a may run for 30 years like the one for 90 be run before they begin their house. If by 6 months, because normally in a government, in 6 months the government don't finish build their houses them, give the picking them. I think say that the kind of thing that will motivate the next picking for fees, even though they're hungry, I want play to the Naomi too. Even though they're hungry, I want make sure see me too. The images when these girls don't go back for Cameroon was just crazy. Some people were happy, especially because they left like they passed on backside daughter when they go to competition. But when they come back, all man be no see. And talking about Samuel Eto'o, I even forget to mention. You notice here, even when they come back, when they did for airport, he leave then they come out all for plane. all they come all. Sute, the people even forget say they never see Samuel Eto'o, and then he come on and last, and they just come out, jump inside motor one time. What it means say, yeah, he says they don't realize say, yes, I have to, whether I like it or not, for make the next Naomi Eto'o, maybe for go huggy every time, go stand for a phone every time. That like you talk, that star power go seize everything. If you shift for back, because you know the people go realize, wow, Naomi Eto'o, wow, Bina and all these or other players them. Man, we're for 15 minutes already. I want to talk about FIFA.
Yes, anytime we can slide that in, very important.
First of all, the whole FIFA wahala. I don't know if you don't do a little bit of research on what actually happened, what Infantino be the try to do before we get to where we're now.
So the whole FIFA business economic platform where FIFA be try, FIFA still retain about 80% of control of World Cup rights and World Club rights and all that stuff. But then some company they will retain about 20% of private equity funds. You're bringing over 4-point-something billion. That's a lot of money, right? And European team they don't need the money.
They don't need that money.
Now mostly poor and developing country them who are usually beggars, and mismanagement of that kind of money. Now them be desperate for that kind of funds. So, but European people they not be want a private company inside FIFA decisions, right? And again, it stems from this American capitalism greed stuff where people that look at like America be too aggressive with a way of business opportunities and reach, right? So Europeans have be that the first people that UEFA blew up that stuff. Say first when I no consult we, there was no consultation, we no she don't discuss them. But UEFA began a fight because for a vote to vote for that stuff. If they be put down to vote, Africa get 54 nations.
Yeah.
Right there, they are almost already 40% of the whole federation.
CONCACAF nations and
poor country they will CONCACAF. So if you lobby Jamaica, Haiti, and all that kind of people, they need that kind of money because that all money. That country they right now on the back of the US.
Very true.
Right. And so UEFA began to come strong for fight that stuff, may never even reach for floor for a vote. But for see it to come today or yesterday, whatever they can support the initiative. I don't mind say defend Infantino. I think say Infantino like Musepe don't commercialize football. Football is so profitable. The calendar year for this World Cup gross about 14 billion. Right, that's a lot of money. Right.
Before I won't forget, you think say Eto'o come for defend Infantino or he come for defend Africa like it? I don't know if you don't watch the interview.
No, if first of all, he talk say Infantino never do nothing wrong. So he don't defend Infantino. When he don't talk say person never do something wrong, when the person be the face of the organization where that he
give reasons why he say he never do anything wrong, because the whole project if you see then a proposal, you know they like Infantino they say this is what we will do. If you see then a more of a proposal.
It will get for understand say when you be a face of an organization, everything where you talk, support, enable is you. Because you are the face of that organization. Right? Think about that way that issue happened for CAF where Dr. Mosepe can talk say I am not even in the disciplinary committee. We had that conversation here. Yeah, that's an independent body. But no man not listen to him, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No man not ask me the head of the disciplinary committee go. They say me Dr. Mosepe go. But he did not make the decision. He was not even in the room. He was nowhere part of it. But guess what? He is the face of CAF. End of story. You understand? And I think say now the small aspect that of leadership where it to need grasp the way once you are the face of an organization, the buck starts and end with you. So until what happen with Tico way be associated to Fecafoot is Eto'o. You understand? That's it. That man con president we can talk that it's in whether it's true or it's not true. Fecafoot be careful, open an investigation because he disparaged the identity and name of Fecafoot. But we don't know how that thing end. Right? And no consequences, no, because if investigation be they find out, say everything that he said was made up, they suspend him and suspend Mancon United too. If they find out say that was true, they compensate him, move the other club, grow. All manner the learn, but nothing happened. So we don't know whether the guy just talks some rubbish or he talked true, and we're just gonna go about our lives. So when you can support president, we really bring forth an initiative. It is his initiative. You understand? We don't care his opinion, whether he like him or he don't like him. We know nobody cares. That's the president of FIFA. Whatever that comes to the floor comes through him. And he takes the credit and he takes the blame. So even to support the initiative to be wrong, right? Because Africans have to learn this sponsorship will come over talk. Africans must learn to stop being beggars. No man need to take beggars seriously. Right? Africans are so dependent on handout. FIFA give them developmental money. Now FIFA don't do this. Now FIFA don't do that. No, it is a business, and you must structure it as a business. It will work for every other side. It has to work in Africa. Will not be special, will not be different, will just be disorganized. And we don't normalize disorganization. Now we problem that.
I feel like man play devil's advocate too. I feel like Eto'o just look at like, okay, this, I understand people like Tres go out my structure things and go out there and make the money and do what you get for do them. But guess what? If I give me 40 million in the next 2 years, now shortcut for me for get the money I need and the funds I need them for do the wonderful things, because he actually go ahead for explain them. If we get that money, would they very sure say we'll produce our own Mbappe them for year and make the league more competitive. For me, I look Eto'o more on, hey, we need, I don't want struggle for 5-10 years before I get the money I need them for run football the way I want to run them. If the money if it come in now, because like you talk, Europeans they don't need that money. And I strongly believe, say, Europeans the only reason why they don't want the project now, because if for some reason Africans or the poor nations the way they receive that money, or they depend on that money, if they make mistake, they manage them correctly. If it easily level the play field between Europe and Africa. So for me now, there are reasons that way they don't even want maybe the project go through. Because if the project go through, it means say maybe Baleba will get for this team will go for France. Maybe the next young good talent no need for sign for this team where they sign all because what leagues and everything will be structured for way if Pikini make $500,000 as salary, I don't think they go one go of outside, just like most Pikini of Egypt or Morocco. Most of the leagues of Africa, the way financially they pay some way. South Africa, you hardly hear say their players and they go struggle for outside. Where if you take their small money for you and they stay close to their family. So for me, I feel like now the reason that way Europe no one time, no not because the idea really bad, now because the idea we actually create platform where some people like Eto'o, because Eto'o is becoming more like I don't want to say virus. You see, the Abedi brothers, one of them, the Pele brothers, one of them is he hints to one become president for their FE at the year Mikel Obi to say it did around Africa now. Most players they feel like that is something they can do and they can produce results. What it means say if Eto'o take this money and do well, and then these other African countries and too they take the money and do well, it will level the pay. For me, now the reason that way Europe no one time, not because say Infantino only be consult them before. By the way, why are you guys so angry that he did not consult you? Did he consult Africa? Did he consult any other persons? No. And like you talk, you say 80% over 20%. And now plenty of money they'll bring her in. So I don't know if you look at me in that light, say Africa, whether we like it or not, in as much as we have people who mismanage and probably embezzle most of the funds, but for Cameroon level, we get some person where you don't show say this one really work. and he need funds. So if you touch, okay, we no give you that money because say you guys are lazy, you guys are not structured, you guys cannot go for your own funds or hustle your own money, and then in 10 years you do it the way you want to do them. Whereas if they give you that money now, we don't at least keep like 20, 30 steps. We start running with the projects all one time.
So you make a lot of good points, right? But the issue I say inside a group, you get people the way they strong past you, you get people the way they know they are strong as you, and people the way they're strong past you, they always make decisions and then you follow. And that also says that if you not develop your own for be strong, and you see now, it take one letter for UEFA for right for break it to a dream. So it took it scream in the wilderness, scream that 40 million is not going to come. And it's not about what the playing field is even. Or starting player of Senegal, they play pro. That playing field is even. When Senegal be go into World Cup, all man be feel say like Teranga Lion go perform. So the playing field is if you play with these guys every day. 40 million of begging money, nothing ever change Cameroonian football. There's no precedent. There's no place in the world where that system don't work. Well, if we go study and say that money came in, because first of all, league and federation are two different things. We agree, right?
Yeah.
But for Cameroon, now one thing because now federation they run league because the other institution where Semenge be the run them, they were just too corrupt or too disorganized. Yeah. And if they stop, go up and down, so it will decide to consolidate them. I hope say at some point, ego separate them. One is a business, the other is an institution. Not be the same thing. League na business.
True.
So the other one na the institution where the oversee structures them around league. They need to run the league. The league get to be a business. So that 40 million, nobody then come now to develop league. It come to help it to build infrastructure, build fields and way all the ground feed the would see around the way the professional boy on decides they know say it be nostalgic madness, right? Pure madness. People they can't play for on top gravel. You want to ask and say, why don't we just pool our resources and together? Put nice feel for they say no, it give them childhood memory. What?
That's madness.
Madness. You know, that's in a developed football. That one nostalgia in a developed football, right? So it will need now for be able to say all that Cartier feed them. If he put half a million BB good, he make him they play football. Well, one play football for one fee. What extra benefit would it derive? Say, if he go get Congo 50 on my foot, say I go play for on top gravel. Where if he play for that fee this one because will not be fee fixer, not be because it's natural to us.
Yeah.
Right. So that money in a developmental football, for developed football, for invest them in coaches, for invest them in infrastructure where if he help build players. But league now business. It needs league to thrive in an economy where the fans that they buy merchandise, the fans that they pay registration, the fans that they go fee, watch game, the fans that they subscribe for a TV, like some TV station. If you get Toride TV now, you go for pay, you tell and say, I want to case all Cameroonian games for my TV channel.
Just PWD Bamenda. Every PWD Bamenda game, you watch HD quality, no matter how you do for the world.
Right.
All you need
to
do,
and every game, and you'll pay 5,000 a month. Right? More say that. More throw that amount there. 5,000 a month. And PWD get 1 million fans.
Yeah.
1 million times 5,000. That's a lot of money. If Kafoot get a cut, PWD get a cut, you get your cut. That is the structure. That is the business. Tanzania is structured today because of that Azam TV deal of over $100 million. I think $99 million. For an African league. When team the Como second division qualify to go Tanzania Premier League, they get I think $1 or $2 million. I think go check on $1 or $2 million or something, right? Dollars, not be something.
Wow.
You know, wait till that money video was second. Think about that and say which second division they for Southwest. It qualify. They give them $500,000 $500,000. Yes, 500 million.
Yeah.
To qualify, so you don't just come pro.
Yeah.
Right? And then they get store. I don't put that guy for Opopo 90, Bob Didi, right?
Yeah, Bob
That year where he win league. I talk say first, you need to professionalize this team. You still hold office like this as on Romania, understand? So I looked that stuff, it was just so unprofessional, right? I don't get, and then
the one go game, they chop for your house, for your palo.
Yeah, chop for your house. And then any time I hear excuse at the job last. So you get a professionalize, you get a, and then you not be the chief kahuna. You have to bring businesses in. You don't see JC for Mexican League. Brand and sleep all over the whole place because you take money for here, take money for here. That's how you sponsor a league. You don't need to come and beg Europeans for 40 million when all you need to do is ensure that your own fans participate in the process. How many people they be registered Opopo fans? They don't pay their membership. They get registration card with the player every year. Now money that way they go for club. How many people did they go for Opopo merchandise store? Buy the current JC, the training JC, the car wear, the Opopo get back way now picking their school bag. Because for football for foreign country, supporter na tradition. Grandpapa the pass and down to papa, papa the pass and down to Pekin. So na legacy way can down. For we na entertainment. So they for two different places for life. People they get sit for league. Where if they not come watch football that day, that chair will be empty.
But they don't
no money is over the chair because they don't pay for that place for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's how you support football. Any other team, you know, we call yourself a supporter.
Very true.
I'd watch league right now. PWD play Canon. Flop for Bamenda. 10% of the people wear team jersey, team colors. The rest, all man just be casual fan. How is PWD supposed to make money? If you go watch the game, but you not be dressed in PWG, you don't ever watch Arsenal game with the whole thing no red.
No red, yeah.
You don't watch Barcelona game where the whole thing no purple.
Man City, sky blue everywhere.
Sky blue. Oh man, if you be one outsider that they pick you inside crowd so because you wear something different.
Yeah.
If you get video for just bring up PWG game, just scan the crowd. People they wear Agbada, people they wear Barcelona, people wear Real Madrid for go watch PWG.
And those shirts are not even expensive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You wear Cameroon JC for go watch PWG. How? How does PWG make money when you wear Cameroon JC? Only we. How many Cameroonians see buy original Cameroon JC? No, when you just come from Mokolo, we don't go buy at 2,000. Okay, so how does Fecafoot get money? Now, why does Fecafoot go back that 40 million? We don't deny it. Because you, the fan, prepare to go buy cheap Chinese JC where the two people there they make money, now that person is selling for you and the Chinese man for China.
Yeah.
So we are the problem. It's not Eto'o and it's not Europe or Infantino. It is us, the fans, that is creating an environment where football cannot grow. Because we don't spend money. But when beer day, when you take packet go program, you will chop 250,000 now that night.
Should they announce them? You
don't burn it.
I don't burn.
You know why? Our mentality now say that satisfaction is immediate. You feel them. You don't chop fish. You don't drink alcohol. You feel the satisfaction. It's immediate. The support of club will never know how to understand how are the benefit from.
Yeah.
I was listening to a person but Cameroon tell me say the Arsenal fan. I'm like,
yeah, are you normal?
Except we watch our TV, what makes you a fan?
Yeah, we'll make
Are
your
you
fans.
registered? You buy tickets on they go for Emirates, go watch game. No, you will never. You don't ever hear the Pro League
At the end of
Africa.
the day, at the end of the day, like you're saying, even if you will buy the ticket and all of that, why are you investing in something that will never bring you a return?
Where you are backside for day.
When you're backside for day, instead for you for the world, say my village no get team. What can we do if my papa didn't maybe do what generation go for even start them, and then so other person go can't grow? I'm like, what are we doing? I still never understand that whole philosophy of I see people they pay flight, go visit Chelsea Stadium, go visit Manchester. I'm like, all this testimony. So maybe if we take and go start some small team for your village.
No, guy there for diaspora where they get the means, I think understand. I get guy for Chicago here where now a registered man. If you want to argue, you just go for your wallet movie cat.
You can
show you. See the date. I've just updated it. I think talk. Right? And the judge should not be quiet. Because at the years of person who can say he spent 100 million on Baliba. I'm like, who is we?
How much?
You understand? How much of your money, which merchandise you get, right? I mean, for America, maybe you don't go soccer.com, buy original JC for maybe a replica JC for $40 or something, right? But I can say that my man, if you just go for a wallet, just move a member updated this season. So if I just want to talk, you show me 2025, 2026 season, issue a name day, show me. Say, when I want to talk at the top.
Ma ask you, what if he makes your person like that one? You know, it be that loyal to Manchester United, but if he finds a team for Cameroon, play be loyal to them.
Structure no day. There's no structure to get his attention. You understand? Structure no day. For example, I write that on my Facebook saying, this team they like PWD, they get a base for the country.
Yeah.
NVT they go Arizona.
Yeah.
That team gave a call NVT, get a stand. PWD stand where they get their JC them, their track suit, their all kind of thing. Any Abakwa Pikin when Abakwa Pikin. Even if not be PWD, you buy that thing just for nostalgia. I didn't pay. I buy PWD t-shirt for 12,000. I go for some house where they sell them for the. I buy them 12,000, and I wear them. If I've never been a fan, I know stay for the, I know grow for the, so I've never really. They sell them for me. I buy them, right? Now I don't know whether that money go ever reach PWD. I just buy them for my house.
Yeah, and that is where the problem is because. Take for instance, Unisport, with all the noise they make and the year, with all the mobilization, with all the funds they raise for Europe, I think this morning I read say, why not the vice president, the president not suspend vice president and who, because funds them from Europe never hit their bank account.
You see, right? You see, that's us. Now we that too, right? We cannot just start now. Why do I celebrate it to say it with see what you do the Lions? If it look structured for the first time for my adult life, I don't see structure for Cameroon. So it can be done. You understand? Process, start, middle, end, results will get caught.
Yeah.
Right? Unisport, that Bafang people, they did all sides.
All sides. Yep.
That club that way in a Kotong, they feel the talk money.
Yep. Yeah.
But where's the structure? Right? Why Unisport ever get bank account where now Unisport bank account, whether they America, if he put money inside their bank account, so that not be some person they take the money, when I reach pay, then we'll put that inside bank account. Now that l'argent perdu entre Paris and New York. Remember that time now 94 now something, right? Yes. It is still for 2026. Yeah. So we never learn, we never develop in any ways. So when we come back 40 million, I'm like, no, don't give it to them. They never show say they be mature enough to handle 100,000. Why you want to give them 40 million? I don't know that. I don't trust him like that. I get to see the small things the way they don't do manage them properly. Then I trust say we'll give you 40 million. You will do something worthy of it. Right? There's opportunity. There are people who, they don't need to overthink too much, right? Small. No team for Cameroon, no get for the play for 10,000 stadium. You don't have 10,000 fans.
Yeah.
Right? if you play inside 5,000 fans with people, 5,000 people should also they holla, your checks you the Emirates.
Yeah.
But if you play for a stadium, say 25,000 people, 5,000 people enter Shidong, they scatter.
Yeah.
You don't get home court.
Yeah.
Cologne, they play Champions League qualifiers, right? You think say they will go play for San Milima? They can't play for Yaoundé now.
Yeah.
So they by default they play an away game even inside their country.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas if
and
you
they don't know that fee. It's not their natural stadium, but they get to play with them because a national stadium. It be cleared for CAF, so they'll go play for a few weeks. It be foreign to them. Their fans they get to come out from San Milima camp Yaoundé.
Well, like 50% will come.
If it reaches 50%, yes. And then now when they go, I think they play until come out Sierra Leone. They will go play for inside the people. They go hold over David neck. They not qualify.
Yeah.
Now whether 3 or 4 years, this Cameroon never play Champions League. The last team we play Champions League at Coton. How you fit evaluate say some coach be good? We never coach for that level. Week in, week out, week in. Change strategy because when you go for Algiers for Algeria, you must play different strategy. When you fly across, go for Angola, you play different strategy. When you fly, go for Tunisia, you learn because you meet up winter, you meet up heat, you meet up cool, you meet up normal weather. So you must adapt. If you play volley, you're on either rain or hot. So no other thing no they will stress you. Right? Because we play winter ball with Pikiwe Kumoy Bamenda. It go worry.
Yeah.
So you must adjust to that weather.
Especially if the coach don't even know how winter weather they work.
Winter to the Nagi assistant outside there to
go surprise. Hey, now so they play school.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I watched Bamako play Tunisia for inside Tunis. Winter. All they don't wear glove, tie, head. And then we should say they deceive himself.
Yeah.
So
what you're saying is true. I remember when I would play, we would go play Coton. Coton gets on team the way they do them. So they always schedule their games over 2 p.m. first of all. So they hit they fine. And then they give a time for come out, come warm. And they tell that the warm first of all, they leave the pitch dry. When I don't feel warm, you don't taste your boot now. You say, oh no, this one will fine for them. My rubber stored them. You go inside locker room, they can't remain now wet the field. So them now they come with their iron stored them long
for wet grass.
Then, when they don't wet the field, and then you now the car with small shots stored them. Say they feed it. Now when you don't carry for them, maybe you don't even leave your iron stored you inside locker room. They don't already lock them. And then town at the warm up because the heat really day. Town I start warm up. Una don't do una own water them. So by the time I even finish warm up, una don't finish do una water them. And then they can pull like 20 pallet that water them for una front bench. So as you make one run, go come out, you take one go to Tangi.
Drink, it all flop you.
Before you want to play at the pass with your phone. Yeah, so when you talk, I just try to explain, say, if the coach no be experienced, because coach will don't go for they don't play again and again, he go tell and say, hey, no mind that you they never wet that field, hold your iron stored go, because they'll surely wet and later. Hey, that water they put up a corner for fish, so no drink and
no touch them.
Yeah, they know so na they testy, so they put water with them on drink plenty, and then because normally you get a particular way to get for be efficient. So when you don't drink that plenty water, go to disturb you whether you like it or not. So
and it help if una dey Bamenda say Kumbo want go play Coton, right? It will no day probably cool a little bit, right? It helps to make Kumbo go for Bafusam for some play where it warm a little bit, get them a little acclimatized for 2 days practice before they go Coton. You know, we just come on Kumbo, then just go you Coton. Yeah, so you go for some place where it warms more. Now, and I think that we do for national, we will go walk up for some place. You go for some, especially when I come up for cold weather, when I go for some place where you warm more, na skin, prepare, change condition, and then go. So again, there's structures again for day in place. It's a every hand on deck. It don't know if it solve Cameroon football problem year one. You understand? And fans, that the people they worship it, everything where you do be correct, they need the help it. It will succeed now because you get haters, not because you get fans. Because it gets something for at least prove to the people where they don't like it, say, I am succeeding. Because when he get fans, even she know so, the fan they go still clap, right?
Clap.
So the World Cup where the Nations Cup where the win and now so he prove to his doubters and say, I can do it. He prove not to fan them. Because he fan them na hand clappers they. I say anything way you clap. If it will slap journalists tomorrow, so bam, he fan they'll say where the journalists be deserving.
The journalist will put a job for road.
Yeah, he be put a job for road. You understand? There's nothing ever talk nothing. So it is not out to please his fans.
Yeah.
You understand? And now why that it be good so you get haters? If you don't get haters, you know if you ever succeed for your life. You have nothing. You don't have a chip on your shoulder to prove to somebody that I can do it despite the odds. Because you fan them. They don't care. You win, the day. You don't win, the day. What's your motivation? Motivation not there. So structure, it took one of my biggest win if Ethiopia get this as a win now for separate Fecafoot from government. Because now their biggest dependency that now every time they don't go beg money for government, right? Now the biggest separation that and there are countries there are countries in Africa that their federation and their government are not tied. Kenya now one, although the federation is strong, government give them money, so they are broke. Tanzania now another one. Right? But Tanzania don't figure out, say the business side is how you make money. Now, Tanzanians are very astute people. We need now our business people to come in. But business na ROI. If I put my business, when I give a buy my product.
Buy my product, yeah.
No be for sure. MTN don't own Cameroon League for over 20 years.
Yeah.
How? No other company.
Even they like so they beg them now.
Yes. It make mayo for all team them. How? Be the league name, MTN League. They make all other team then get their independent sponsor. The way they give more money pass you. How MTN will give Kotong and the last man league the same money. Right? I come on Mancon Village. If they can't say, oh, chess, support Mancon, because I always say when my door on stand, I go buy that Mancon. I'll go take over that gram. I'll do receive away. Say, give me a double your price they can give, right? Now you build a system and a structure for grow into Premier League, into Elite One, right? And then you bring other people there. If you put 500 million. MTN need to give people the 500 million. They give people the president never the back. They never the work at the back to send with subvention. No man never stress itself about federation subvention. If you get 500 million, where it come from your sponsors.
Yeah.
How many Cameroonian players that he be sold from Cameroon for $1 million? That means you come out Cameroon League so go so team for $1 million. You know, common.
Yeah.
Right? You know, common. But only inside Africa. When you talk Europe, Algerian team, Egyptian team, they buy players for $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Because they have a structure. Who play them, they don't get diet. They no fair day, they need get regimen, they no get gym, they no get suivi, they need, you never even track that fit pro, have player they run, have fight on go, all those kind of things because the infrastructure is just not there. It costs a lot of money. So my buy that kind of player for $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, you never give me data, you never give me, if you only show me player highlight, if he be driven, if he run back. But for money football, no be thing that they analyze.
Yeah.
When you want buy football and also they look like data, he hit map.
Yeah.
Right? That's that they look at. No be whether he be talented. That is irrelevant. It's out the door. So Ito cannot fix this problem himself. Any man we think say Ito na some magician way or you solve him. And first of all, Ito has never been a manager before. Ito did learn on the job.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when I applaud it, say he don't be able to pull himself out because he don't learn, say, that first term, I was all over the place. I need to take a back seat for my second term, right? And it's succeeding, right? But a little and less arrogance too, less crimes, less punishment, just no day always visible. Because when you be visible, paparazzi they come, they harass you, they want to take picture of you, you get frustrated, you knock your person by mistake.
They want make post them for get traction.
Exactly. You salute some woman inappropriately, they say it to the don't make slip post, this, that. That's because you are always visible. If you're not visible, nobody talks about you. But it does not take your glory and your shine away.
Yeah.
It just allows some other person to now come. We talk now about Valentin Gele. We talk now about Dmitry Lipov. We talk now about Naomi Eto'o. We talk now about Katibina. I go right for post say how did Pekin TV the star of? I go look Instagram. It was like 16,000. How can a country of 15 million people all man they celebrate the game and no man they go like a Facebook page? It costs no man or nothing. But just go like that Pekin. Even Naomi Eto'o right now, so he gave a guy at least 1.5 million followers. So all his social media handles. But is that happening? And you know, cost no man for Cameroon anything. No, it's not happening.
I think a lot of teaching, a lot of education, therefore educating, therefore happen for our community. Because like we talk, plenty people they just know say football. Okay, Cameroon don't qualify because if you notice and say this WAFCON, most people start watch the game then after they win Nigeria.
Yes.
Even when they begin to play Nigeria, people need be even there where see they get to play Nigeria. Now, after they win Nigeria, where the whole team, and that was one thing I was really happy about because before people they want to realize more jump into this thing, they already beat Morocco and they begin only Malawi. And then because the group be tight too for some way they all the social media noise they reach them, they be able to focus and destroy Malawi the way they destroy Malawi. Because if people become in, if Cameroonians become in, as they usually come in very early, it was difficult. It was difficult with their back and forth. Oh, the man do this, that man not do this. The 20-30 million coaches they will always get them.
Just a little bit before we run up for Act 2, Jacob talk. Therefore, that stress because you know we're low block team. We play very defensive football. Now for Malawi, we will blow up because it was a team that allowed us the spaces. We know if we create those spaces with very offensive teams like Nigeria or Morocco, they punish we more. So be careful. Now, while I talk to the tactical astuteness of those coaches, need to be celebrated because they know they change strategy based on the opponent where they play.
Wow.
Right. That is tactical mastery, tactical discipline. They don't say Morocco, Nigeria be more talented. That right back, what's the name? The best way start game, they play for Roma. He play for Leke, just come win Cameroon Cup. He play for Leke. The Nigeria where he play for they start attacking or they play for Roma. Right? That one get injury. Come out, Nasongere ko say Kanu. Right? Enter. So you know that's why they ever talk with you say you don't for man picking side, so you don't play. You don't hold some starter for 65 minutes. Then they put your number up. Then you feel say, oh, your cash break mean the second person no be. There is another man that fire very fast. Now, that Nigerian game, that's exactly what that child had to deal with. And he still hold them to till they close the game. But you see, Cameroon has no be able to analyze that defensive astuteness because then they want win game. They want see game build with the beat Nigeria fair and square, but they don't understand sometimes football not be free flowing. Outcome moving game. Football has strategies and has segments. You dominate. I don't care. Take possession. No money win against possession. I get my one goal, but 90 minutes I lock you so you are cold that one goal. You go has. Whether on a cry say will be defensive, you will go has. Right. And people take Cameroon serious. Now say the whole Morocco too. And you know that they say Morocco be get 9 shots on target. Morocco had 3 shots on target.
3 shots on target.
So it was a different game and a different adjustment again to Morocco. Right? So tell me they come now to Malawi. Malawi, from when it says it is the entrepreneur. Malawi is get two power people. All you need to do now, deny
Yeah,
and supply. That
yeah,
offense
yeah,
don't die.
yeah.
So now if he play a ball, and
You,
we
you
can
know
do
that
that.
one thing. You know that one thing that way is fine for football now. Back in the days, we would define a person we would tack that to the Chiwanga sisters or Chiwinga
It's
sisters they call them.
Chiwaga sisters,
But
yeah.
nowadays, you don't even find a person who go tag them. You define a person who go make sure say they not get supply, which was what
Exactly. Cut
happened.
off the
Yeah,
supply, they no get
yeah,
use again.
yeah,
They play that other one, that captain gave a drop back for can't find
yeah.
ball. And when he don't
Fine
drop
ball.
back, by the time I raise, he had two people a day, he never pick his
Yeah,
sister. By the time
yeah.
he try to pick his sister, two people a day on toy, he never
Again,
move,
yeah,
he never. Now football that spaces.
yeah,
If I don't let
yeah,
you develop your play, you never strong,
yeah,
you never suffer me.
yeah.
Right. So I think so we'll cover the WAFCON,
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
say may it to go back now. We know get the 40 million, and I'm happy he's not getting it. May go find 40 million they Cameroon, $40 million they Cameroon. No, maybe not $40 million, but 500 million francs CFA day for Cameroon, 1 billion they for Cameroon. It took ever be able to move from the private sector, put that inside Africa food, or put that inside Cameroon League. You understand? Eto'o has to figure that. If he cannot, and it's okay, bring the people around you that can do it. Sometimes you did win not because you get all the idea. You did win because you surround yourself with the people that are going to allow you win. Like he do now, that's why I give him credit. Valentin Gele, I go Georgie when they don't drive that way, them. But after World Cup, they'll go, we can't pay them, right? We'll not keep them long term. The two of are plenty. And we'll not get the resources for keep them. Maybe we'll move them to men. But that guy don't do it now, only women football. So I don't know what I go on ever go for men's side. That Lipov guy, he has only done women football. You know, now boy way in no woman football, right? You get coach, right? And then you surround the coach with everything where the coach need for succeed. So you get Eto'o, where you get the idea. Surround yourself with the people that will give you the opportunity to succeed.
I accept what you talk. Most successful business people, the talent where they get and for pick people who go help them. Maybe even for do the work. I don't want to call names them. But now one thing I notice about the most successful business people, they know how to actually identify some person where it could be good for some specific task, and most importantly, it could be loyal. They just pick you, put you for day, and then continue to do the rest. My brother, thank you very, very much for today. It's a Wednesday, it's a Tuesday. I hope say before weekend, especially because leagues they don't start. More to do this even at once a week, even at 30 minutes, even at 40, 45 minutes, 1 hour. Just talk about soccer. One thing I know for sure, say our community suffer from, they don't know anything about football. The only thing we know is say Cameroon no qualify for Nations Cup, more go watch games. In most cases, even now for the Eto'o time where people don't start be able to be interested because there's always this controversy. There's always, oh, Eto'o don't do this, Eto'o don't do that. So people don't jump in now. Take for instance, WAFCON. You talk about WAFCON, you talk about the players, you talk about their progress and all of that. The average Cameroonian don't even know about those things. Now the reason way, even when the girls were to go for Nations Cup, there was no excitement around it. You understand? Because no man will be care, no man will know anything until when they don't beat Nigeria before. Usually Cameroonians will come out, oh, we'll get him, and then now they're the ones celebrate them. After 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, all that excitement will die down, and then the only way to give for say Nations Cup or World Cup don't start. But I feel say if we get platform them, we get small knowledge on, we be passionate about the game. If we make them a habit for come out here and talk about it again and again and again, maybe we'll start capture 1 or 2 persons. With them too, they'll go find their own 1 or 2 persons, and maybe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, it will build to something. Remember back in the days, we nobody used to get football conversations like this on social media, but now we get them like every now and then. So I just feel something for double our efforts and it will yield results. Anything you want to talk for last for conclude?
I would like to talk more about African football, right? Anytime I want to talk more. I talk a bit Tottenham fan, right? Like every other person, way they support some Western stuff. But I want to really turn my focus for African Champions League, African football, African anything, because it no get a space, it no get that visibility. Half of Africa no know nothing about African Champions League.
Very true.
Right? Half of Cameroon don't know the two clubs the way they will go represent Cameroon for African Champions League and Confederations Cup.
Yeah.
When a Panther and Cologne.
Cologne.
Right? And they go play some rough qualifying paths,
Yeah.
sute, before they were even the road to enter African because Cameroon League being ranked so low, right? So now only one representative to go, and he gave a go some rude qualifying route. But we talk about it, we have exposures, more people get involved and start that visibility start coming there. Maybe pressure start day on Cameroon League now for perform. We'll be Cameroon. We'll get that ability to say we'll more play Champions League every year.
Yes.
Right. We should have it. Now 3 years is we'll never play. So I think say a lot Nigerians, all they do, they talk about Arsenal, Chelsea.
Yeah.
And what more I want to add? I mean, Nigeria don't really get nothing. They get barely get right today, so they don't forget they don't even host African Nations Cup by themselves, right?
Bro,
they get one fee.
Would cry Cameroon, Nigeria na die.
And are the most embarrassing thing that with that country because they get the money, they get the business, they get the population. Nigeria get one fee, one stadium. Nigeria not be single-handedly. Nigeria not be host AFCON. We Cameroon after 7 years they manage host, right? And when I argue football people, now just so at the job, I ask and say, can you host the African Nations Cup? Yeah. If you cannot, then you are not a football nation.
Yeah.
What about you makes you a football nation? Is there a Nigerian team playing in the CAF Champions League right now? So when I be passionate about football, and you are not a football nation, right? I don't get conversation about movie industry with Alena Wato say you know we call to a David Cameroon an industry because you don't get all the layers of an industry. They need just call industry not a name. They call and say industry because it get moving parts.
Yeah.
And if you don't get all those moving parts together, then no be an industry. When they make red oil, when they make this, but when I not get a production, when I not get a production system, when I not get industry. You see, if that guy there say if you call and answer an oil producing company, an oil producing guy, no, but they make oil, no, they put our motor in the wall.
Yeah,
but they don't have all the processes, right? That's what Nigeria did, that's what Cameroon did, and we don't normalize that. It be okay for be that bad. No man see problem. Now why that Mikel them and are you the Fina say footballers will make the worst football administrators because one, they never take to school. Yes, they don't normal because one, right, they never get that leadership and football. Now two different things. You understand? Because if you come as a footballer, because you want to solve problems for footballers,
how about
you don't want to build an institution. You come because you just yeah, go ahead.
I want to play devil's advocate. We'll get a few minutes for go. How about just somebody who can mostly supervise? Because I feel like that's one other problem we have in Africa. We can actually have the people who can do the job, but because they not get some person to supervise them, where it hold them to like when Eto'o became president. He can work the next day for 7 o'clock, and any person in the day after 7, they log it, and we were done with you. You understand? I just feel like that footballers, because they be passionate, because they want to win. Because like we talk, Eto'o need the win now because Eto'o in a win now for people where we will like he. It actually win now because it want to prove some person like you, where you criticize constructively for you. Where you say, hey, you know, if you do this, it is do everything possible for win. Like even the structure where the talk say don't put that around the female national team now because he need to put that kind of structure in place for say me win. And I feel like, especially with Eto'o, if you look at very well, he just playing a supervisor role. Now people they let Mama say.
Ask you something there. If Eto'o come off pick a food right now, continuity day for any work we go do. The next person will come. Continue the work where Eto'o do.
Because say there's a plan and everything, or because the person go one really follow it Eto'o only.
No, because an institution no day. When president come for the country, it job plug in and then play. Yeah. The movie, they put another one, it job plug in, play. If he make small changes.
changes,
Then you know we change the system, right? We biggest failures of Africa, so we need build systems. We need built in the way the next person will just continue with way, because this institution be bigger than he. It is success from a book. Now, if Fecafoot will be independent and an institution will be bigger than he. If it does that, right, it means say any other person who come Fecafoot, the bylaws, the constitution of Fecafoot, not leave you, may you do just about whatever you want to.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Singapore, they no be for play with the day today now because they build strong people. Lee Kuan Yew, they come in, they build strong institution. Way after they go, other people are going to just continue in their footsteps. Constitution way America they write on that George Washington them. Build those things. Powerful people, if we can't talk say I be the power more than for me. But they build our institutions first. The institution should always be stronger than the man. You understand? So when footballers they come and they want to solve problems, now one thing that because the ship they sink, so first thing more plug the holes, solve the problem, right? That's okay. It's not an issue. The ship they sink, like for Ghana, the ship they sink. Are you enter now? Take the first term for solve pressing problems. The second term has to be to build the institution, because you know did it forever.
Yeah.
And if any other man figure can overdo anything you build and then you didn't build an institution like Bia a failure that we don't know now how Cameroon go day after Bia.
Yeah.
Do you know?
However, would the just also no now because it never shift. Maybe when it shifts, then we'll be able to see the system. Maybe
the process no day. See that way go for 74 days. We don't know if even die today now. We never know who will take my
It was
right?
chaotic. Any man will do your own. Any man will do your own. But thank you very much.
Process never be clear. Say if president no day, now demand they automatically step in and now the thing and this way the person go do clearly defined.
But to be honest with you, I feel like with Fecafoot, it's a little bit like that because me and you know, say for WAFCON, he was never there. You understand?
Yes.
Wait,
that's why I give him
representative Mama said in a call where they be fitting to that shoe. I remember I say they don't go some competition where now our brother for Bamenda Abunde they represent Fecafoot. I remember back in the days when Jalakwan was there also, I think they go some competition on our side way. So I feel like Eto'o get good plans. I don't know if one give more time. Would already give more 4 years. So what I like or not, he did for do something. He don't move over the office we are moving to. He don't win the first trophy. Would you expect say he showed us remain for that play where he did? Make Kana and continue work and actually put in place that system the way you did talk. Fecafoot actually still run out like now one person the way you get the power. But now one other thing that I like about it too, you always hear talk about your executive. Oh, okay, I will meet with my executive and I will take the decision. I think that for the first time, I don't ever know me say Naso Fecafoot the work. There's a president and there's an executive body that helps him decide, even if you know one time. I be feel me say President Iya Mohammed Jodo for them make any kind of decision way like until it took come now way we say okay I will fire you on a come executive committee more decide. Way for me now sign say if they interested in putting in place a system where some other person can later on can hold them.
And I like that. I'll give you credit for that, right?
Yeah.
And you see how results that you follow now when you put systems in place, right? And it's just life simple. Put systems and you succeed. Because when something fail, if you go inside the system, identify who side the failure come out. Inside Cameroon are chaos. So when failure happen, you need to know because we don't start face things before we come out. Something the way national team they do, then we go. The two way that they go camp and then come back for country. Can't say that they do goodbye. Now the dumbest shit that my whole entire life whatever say. Right there now the first failure point that now the first failure that the team do already fail. When I don't go concentrate for 30 days.
Yeah.
Then when I can't do something when they say
for distraction.
So when I do goodbye, all man be distracted now. Then when I go tournament. No other country, no other European Western country, they did goodbye, then go camp, come out camp, go tournament. You are laser focused.
Yeah.
You know, if you come Kate, una can now on a small garden. They come over there now, go shake small grip, but they come over there so when I go tournament, when I don't go distract myself. That's why we first game they ever be terrible, and then subsequently it's just crazy after that. Not be the lack of talent, we don't always get talent.
Great talent, yeah.
But if you no get system for place they walk up to the show, but do we ever learn? Did Whoa win it was still give a shit on with team that when that girl don't go back with the team. He gave asked 3 questions: what worked, what didn't work, and how do we make it better? 3 questions: what worked, what didn't work, and how do we make it better? Because you prepare for World Cup. And those answers will fine-tune that team for better, for a more challenging tournament where it come up. We not just celebrate, they carry, they do this for the next 9 months. We get back to work, sit that team in, they give you reports of all that stuff, and then you break it down. Wait till we need for move on, wait till we need for add, wait. That's how you see how a system flows. But we'll probably just celebrate we so sute 1 month to World Cup. They'll say, hey, we get World Cup.
And you said something earlier, which is very important. One league, especially the Guinness Super League for the women, them, it will probably be off for the next 3 or 4 months. We mean, if there were a few players that will get that they play for national team, because at the end of the day, like you said, we'll not get bench. We mean, and now for the maybe look what Guinness League for people the way they go fortify that bench. But now, because it means we'll just realize 5 months to the competition or 4 months to the competition, with the struggle back and forth. I hope say, because he won't win. I hope say that because that's one thing I like about Eto'o also. Now, one thing I believe that winner mentality. Now, person don't like me they laugh. Not just the one thing that I like. You don't like me they laugh. Say, oh, you're doing your time for Fika Food. We didn't win anything. So he will do everything possible for win. Not just the one thing that even if it means say as you talk, you understand. If don't realize say, to be honest with you, I don't know if you notice that plane incident. You don't realize say yes. Whenever I come for there is too much chaos. Camera people they want to record you. They want only ask you question instead of asking Naomi Eto'o. And if you don't make Naomi Eto'o taste that stardom, if you don't make a beginner it taste that stardom. Not only it go one really do more for them for enjoy that stardom, but it go difficult for him to inspire the next person.
Yes.
Eto'o, Roger Milla had his time, he inspired Eto'o because during Roger Milla's time, it was all about Roger Milla. Roger Milla left, it was Eto'o's time, it was all about Eto'o. He inspired Abubakar if he talk so. You understand? But now,
no, but Abubakar never ever get that spotlight. Even for Abubakar,
now they want go. But during Abubakar time, it was so difficult for him to actually enjoy that spotlight. Where now it actually end up where I'm not even sure to inspire the next
person, right?
The next Abubakar. That's true.
Because we hope say Kofane them and the other any other. Now
no, you realize that Kofane, if you ask him who be role model, they will tell you na Eto'o.
But he get to talk to Eto'o, right? That's okay.
Nobody in the beginning will be na Eto'o.
But Eto'o no be take his shine.
Yeah.
If he inspire, right? If you ask Messi say who be Romero, he'll just say Maradona, right?
Yeah.
Of course, so another person way he come before he. Although all man say Messi na a god, but Messi be inspired by somebody bigger than him, right? So it's okay to be inspired by Eto'o. We will grow up, or we get posted for who idol them, right? Idols them, right? And Cristiano Ronaldo get more inspiration with that celebration. That's right. That's okay to have that, but you must give way. You must pave the way for the next person. If you stand there, that person not will grow.
Yeah. That's
right. True. Yes. If you stand there, that person think about and say today, so that they still call Eto'o say Pichichi. So that's we like 15 years ago.
What 15, 20 years ago. And trust me, I like the conversation today because it points me to why when Guardiola came, he said, I don't want Eto'o, I don't want Ronaldinho, I don't want Deco. Because I know
I want the next set.
There's a young Messi coming up. If this Eto'o and this Ronaldinho, they see they for the team, they know leave me that picking shine.
Messi come on Yamal spring.
and that was how Messi the breakthrough came, and yeah, that's
And
true.
Messi too long go, right? And now
Yep.
Yamal now the spring.
Yep.
And Yamal will grow.
You
and
know,
another
Messi
one
wanted.
this
You know,
spring.
Messi wanted to go back to Barcelona. They said no, no one you.
Because
Yeah, at
people
some
come
point.
and then that the shine will go that people
Yep.
they were lost.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So you time day for all team. Time that'll be Eto'o has done his time. He does not go away. He just goes to a different floor.
Yep.
You understand? All the thing and they so first floor, the second floor thing. But you know be they will third floor, the obstruct first way they will first floor they come up.
Yeah. And the floor that they shine for the different floor, they be different.
They
That
be
up floor,
different.
it be very quiet. Yeah, you get for just
Yeah,
understand. It be very quiet.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you don't get that star that shine for first, second,
Yeah.
third floor. Fourth floor now you just start fade. Now they
Yeah.
you CNN describe former star.
Yeah.
Now so CNN
Yeah.
describe it over that video now.
Yeah.
Former football star. The people they start with they start with former.
Yeah.
But for we, he is still very present, very active star. We not agree say na former. Some people they did if they cannot come buy it to for some money, they agree to me to go play.
Baba, thank you very much, man. This
It's all
was
good,
a beautiful
man.
one. Yeah,
It's all good.
we'll talk again about background. We'll see what we schedule. I like the idea of talking about African football more. I think say Flavius. I don't know if you know him. He will really like to be part of that kind of segment also.
Okay, yeah, let's have it because all my whenever they do the same thing way all other person they do,
Every
right?
person they do, yeah.
Yeah, you tilt a little bit, and you know it'll be new, but you'll start people will start hearing new information like the things that we talk here. A lot of people that disagree, but she don't talk say, but he didn't say anything out there like crazy.
Yeah.
Joa attack Eto'o, right? And that's a new side of conversation, and people that now maybe they open their mind to new things, new opportunities. So for break into a new market, you have to talk about those things. Because we can't should not be here praise Eto'o all day. Eto'o find the day that come and they'll say, yeah, church member, church don't get new member. That's what Dumplex so they call me now say church don't get new member.
I be church member or I be deacon.
No, I don't say you be church. The good to you now say you be church member with respect.
Yeah.
You need vex, you need take personal, you need take them personal, right?
Yeah.
Other church member they fight you.
No, no, not say I don't know me how they look at, but me actually I want the best for Cameroon. I want the best for Africa. And I know so we get a potential the same way you explain some of the things that we do them. You understand? So I get my reasons why I feel say Eto'o feel help. And now on that way at the count. And for me at the season small progress. Like I play small for Cameroon. So when I compare when I be the play and now they begin the play, the small progress the way they for me I appreciate them. Instead for one go back to 2019 before came, where league maybe the finish, the game for Jogo play and some barrage for determine who go represent we for CAF and all of that. So for me, I feel like there's that little progress we'll get first of all appreciate him and then continue hit hard on him for you for do better.
Yes.
Like you talk, I think say they learn on the job. Because remember at first with the Rigobert song, there was Mboma, there was this, it did the same, just as some clique of friends. You understand? Even when he brought in Pagu, almost every person around Pagu, now just people they almost know each other. But with this woman, now it's looking a little bit different. And you don't give it result. How about maybe we do almost the same thing
in other
areas and then see how we will get result? Because like you talk, people don't feel know that woman not the coach for the team, but that Lipov guy, he's the brain. He is the brain. And I don't know how Eto'o discuss with them. So they feel more away that woman look like you the one over show off, why you over celebrate the goal. So it was just
but it helps in a woman, right? It helps in a woman where if he get ego.
Yeah.
Right? It helps in a woman where get ego. So if he stand down, if he did for some place where he did better than see, right?
Yeah.
If he let Lipov, because trust me, if they be putting another man for day.
Man picking.
the clash will be a World Cup clash.
Yeah.
Because I get my idea of how I want to play. And I think that idea be legit.
Yeah,
so
go
I
through,
don't know you, I don't trust you, you don't come Cameroon. I will get the complexity, say, oh, you don't come, I get to play for a place. Because I'm a country this. You know, we come now, one, tell me 1, 2, but now woman, you see her, and now why I say I give it to credit because you know, say that mommy no go stand with one over.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't see that mommy body languages. There's so many times where he just stands some place, Lipov come, he just step aside. He leave Lipov do thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But Martina say she has to learn. He ever been a sponge. You understand? And Lipov no be sleep.
Yeah.
Lipov no be sleep. He ever ask I need to understand video analysis. I need to understand this. I need to he ever been a sponge. All other thing he gave because when that people go, it is her team.
We expect you to fit in our shoes.
Yes, it is her team. And he don't prove, say he get winning streak for pay. But like I talk, I don't really rate that league very high. And now he be champion coach. All magazine the naive face today. Yeah. But at some point in time, Lipov is not going to be there. And we will need to see that same tactical discipline.
Yeah.
Because not be all time you will play fine football.
Yeah.
But you get to always get tactical discipline for win football.
Baba, thank you very much. We'll talk about
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This was beautiful, man. This was beautiful. Thank every person who watched. Go ahead and share. If we said something you did not like, we beg you, twist and throw and for bush, or reach out to us inbox and let us know so we'll fix them for the next session. But if we said anything that you really liked, if we talked about some things that made sense, that is what you should take. Go out there and gossip about it. Thank you very, very much for this session. I will do my possible best for always bring interest. I like your analysis. Name that I not like True Lie on your analysis. And I say me that True Lie will always get our way with the fight back and forth. But again, not just because we all be passionate about not just the game, but we want to see Africa, we want to see Cameroon also do things the same way with every other country. They do things. Now my brother come over talk. It's just about the structure. Once you put a structure in place, every other thing will fall in place. But if we the only one do now tumbu, we'll continue to get the mediocre results that we don't get them. Again, thank you now. Go ahead, share the video. Let us know what we did good. Let us know what we did not do well. See you now on the next one.